Good day, traders. This is Rich with some price action on the markets. Currently 4:24 p.m. September 4th, 2020, Friday. Long weekend, Labor Day, Monday. No trading on Monday. Let's get this video going. Okay, so market saw some crazy swings. Definitely some trade setups today. And unfortunately, I took two bad trades to start my day, and I was in the hole big time and pretty much battled back the rest of the day once again. I thought I had some good setups. I thought I was taking good trades, and I think I just jumped and had some wide spreads, and then the wide spreads kind of caught me off guard, and I sold too soon, or I sold into a deep spread where I lost more than I wanted to. So let's get into it. Let's look at the SPY real quick. It definitely gapped up a little bit. It was starting to gap down last night. If you guys watched the markets last night, during the, after hours, all the big tech stock names were getting beat up. Tesla, Apple, DocuSign, you name it. And then the SPY today gapped up a little bit on jobs reports, but just failed all the way down. So I was trying to get in a couple long trades during this little phase of the market. We had the move up the first 5 minutes, and I was trying to get in some long trades, and they were just failing. So then I backed off a little bit, and then we had some shape plays, like downward movement plays, and I looked at Apple. I actually traded a ton today, but I was trading tiny shares for looking for the big reversal, and I kind of broke even on all that. Just more of a headache than should have been. I shouldn't have been taking any of that. I just sat on my hands, but I was down pretty good at one point. But let's get into those. I think it was one of my favorite stocks lately is SHLL. I was trying to take this move here through the 50 level. It's on a 5-minute candle here. I did it twice because it did this move through the 50 level twice on a 2-minute chart. Got in too early on the first time, backed out, got in too early on the second time, and backed out. Fortunately, I took the break of, of this level here, which is 47. So I took the 47 break here and rode it up to like almost 49.50. I didn't get all of it, but that made up for all of my trading in the first two misses on this particular trade. So I was like, okay, great trade, and I looked for a trade later in the day, and I did get one at 49 here to move up, and I should have sold it all at the 200 at this level because I knew the 200 was going to be a good turning point, and I put a sell for my 25 shares or something like that. This is from a 49 move, by the way, at 50.93, thinking ahead of the 51 level. I'll get out then, and it just reversed hard on me, and I end up taking a stop at halfway down pretty much. But that was what my goal was, but I should have used this as a resistance level. I didn't, the markets were kind of turning up a little bit as well, so I was thinking maybe the momentum would take it through this 200-day, and you can see how the 200-day, it was kind of knocking its head all day on it. So the other one was SWBI. I tried taking a break through the 20 level, and I ended up getting a few cents off that. But then it didn't really work out that great. Tesla was another in play today. And, when it's trading like this, it's kind of choppy. It's kind of hard to take the trades. I did get in on a 420 or 419 break on this move, but reversed it down on this move. But then I got it on this move, and then I took a 421 break on this move and took it up to like 425 or so. So by the end of the day, I was taking downward plays. I actually took a Boeing trade. I took a Beyond trade. I took a VPPR trade. Notice how my charts are loading really slow. This was a factor. I should have shut down and restarted my computer because everything was loading pretty slow, unfortunately. But let's look at the one trade at the end of the day, which really would have made my day. I came off a pretty good day yesterday. I was coming in feeling confident. I knew that was after yesterday's crazy move down. I kind of knew we could get some setups if the market turned around, and it did, but nothing really cleanly set up for me. But this big C at the end of the day This was the one. Look how slow my charts are loading right now. So I don't know if it's my computer. I don't know if it's TradeStation. Give me a second if it loads or not. Let me try this again. That loaded quick. Okay, so maybe it was just for a second. So here it made its move through 104.36 on Big C. High, wide spreads, huge spreads, right? I knew it was upside movement, and I wanted to go through the 104 and pull back. And guess what? It did. It did exactly what I wanted to do, but I looked away. Look at the low, though. 104 all the way down to 102.76. And then the next candle blew right through the 104 level, and all the squeezing came in and took it up to 107. 3-point move in a matter of 5 minutes. You can see the volume coming in at the end of the day. You have to be willing to commit to those late day trades if you want to do it. Maybe trade, take off, go 50% of your share size, and these things can really rip. So you can get out if it goes against you, but on a move like that, you could have made some nice money. And this would have put me in the green for the day, but guess what? I wasn't red either. Somehow, I ended up with 33 cents on the day. Let's go to the equity curve today because it's pretty interesting to see. People talk about how much money they make on their trades, and I try to be honest as best I can. I'm going to be as honest as best I can, on the video. There was a lot of trades today. As you can see, I had over 70 something trades. Now that includes all my scale outs, and on a couple of those SHLL trades, I took like 7 trades on it. Commission free makes it a lot different than back in the day. I mean, it would cost me a fortune to scale out all that. Unless you're trading, able to trade big size. For a small time trader, it makes it much easier to trade now because of low commissions, or no commissions, I should say. So here I got in on this first trade, and I was already down on my first trade $151. Like, what happened? Then I was able to get something back on that Smith & Wesson trade, like $60 or something like that. And then I got another trade, and then I hit almost the lows, but then here's my low. So I was down to 377, and I almost called it for the weekend. I saw the market really barreling down, but then it caught a bid at around 11 a.m. and started rising. So if you notice, if you put this next to a SPY chart, right? And so let's bring up a SPY chart here. The downward move, the upward move. So you can see I kind of need a market moving up, even though we ended up down pretty good today. It's kind of funny how the similarities are right there, just so you guys know. A lot of trades, but look at that. Green dot, 33 cents profit today. What a day. So I just want to share that with you. You guys have a great weekend. And, here's 33 cents. I can pretty much donate that to a cup of coffee or something. I don't even know what I would do with 33 cents. But hoping to do a video on time and sales on this weekend. So be on the lookout for that. You guys have a great one. See you on Tuesday, most likely. And look for the video on time and sales this weekend. So long.